reason why the dating scene is so utterly dog shit right now is because there are too many people out there that believe that they deserve to play in a league that they have no fucking business playing in. Like, we have way too many 6s believing that they deserve to be with 10s. And we have way too many 4s and 5s believing that they deserve to be with 8 or 9s. And I don't want to be that guy, but cut that shit out. Play at your skill level. And by the way, this doesn't only apply to just women. This applies to men too. It applies to fucking everybody. Because like, I have this one homie who, no offense to him, but quite literally looks like his mom shit him out. Not the best looking individual I think I've ever seen in my entire life. And he constantly bitches and complains about being lonely and not having a girlfriend. So I asked him one day, like, alright dude, like, since it's so hard for you to get a girlfriend, like, what are your expectations and like, what are your standards of women? And this motherfucker dead ass looks at me and it goes like, yeah bro, I want prime Megan Fox. What the fuck? Like, you literally look like your mom threw you up and you want a girl that looks like prime Megan Fox. You must be out of your fucking mind. I'm not even lying to you. That right there is the issue. Because way too many motherfuckers believe that they deserve shit like that. And they don't, and they never will. That's why you need to start playing in your own league. And here's the thing, you guys. You also need to start viewing women or men in your league as 10 out of 10. And the reason why I say this, because in my opinion, and you can disagree with this if you want to, your beauty expectations and standards of the person that you're interested in should conform with how you look and how you present yourself. And what I mean by that is this. Like, let's say I was a fat, 300-pound, snaggletooth, smelly bitch, right? Like, I was just smelly as shit. I should be viewing a woman that is just exactly like that and be like, that woman is hot as fuck, and I want her. And honestly, in my opinion, I think if you look at a woman who's in the same league as you, and you think they're ugly or something, in my opinion, I think you're either an incel or you're depressed and you hate yourself. Because like for me, I think I'm like a solid 5, 6 out of 10, right? So I'll look at women that are like objectively 5s and 6s and still be like, those women are attractive and beautiful, and I'm gonna go talk to them. Like, so what if Anna de Armas or Margot Robbie are objectively prettier than these women? It doesn't fucking matter, because guess what? We'll never be with Anna de Armas anyway. Like, here's the thing, you guys. The real 10 out of 10s, when you are not yourself a 10 out of 10, should be viewed as like 40 out of 10s. They're not even in the same realm as you. Here's the way that I put it, right? This is an analogy, guys. Bronny James is really, really good in the G League. He scores like 20 plus points a game in the G League. But when he goes to the NBA, he's low-key dog shit. He's horrible, right? He scores like 2 points a game, like 1 rebound, 3 turnovers, right? He's not good in the NBA, but he's good in the G League. That right there is my point. If I myself am a G League player and I'm looking at a woman who is like an MVP of the league, why the fuck would it matter if she's like fucking horrible compared to the NBA when I as a G League player will never fucking play in the NBA ever in my entire life? That's really something that a lot of you ogreish motherfuckers need to start realizing. You don't deserve LeBron when you play like Killian Hayes. That's why it always pisses me off when I see motherfuckers that are like 2s, 3s, and 4s being like, why do I need to lower my standards in who I date? I'd rather just be lonely as fuck. Like, I'm not dating nobody unless they're a 10 out of 10, hot and ready, fine shit. And it's just like, if you're gonna be that way, then the only thing hot and ready you're gonna get in your life is a fucking Little Caesars pizza. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you, because you're not gonna be getting the men or women that you expect yourself to be with. Look, here's the thing. If you want to have those expectations, then fine. You can have those expectations of who you want to date. Just don't bitch and complain about it. If you want to be the 4 out of 10 that thinks that they deserve to be with an 8, then you shouldn't be allowed to bitch and moan about it. Because you are actively contributing to the thing that is causing your strife. Just constantly bitching and moaning, being like, where are all the fine big booty Latinas at, bro? I'm sick of this shit. And it's just like, bro, you have a fupa. Shut the fuck up. It's kind of like if I were to complain about how expensive cars are, but I only strictly buy Ferraris. Like, the shit makes absolutely no sense at all. Now look, I'm not saying that if you are a 4 out of 10, you can't date an 8 or a 9. I've seen it happen multiple times. So I'm not trying to say that at all. However, what I am trying to say is your expectations and your beauty standards for who you ever decide to date shouldn't be this fucking skewed. That's just how I feel, okay? Fuck. But anyways, guys, like this video, please show my Discord and subscribe to my YouTube channel, links in my bio. Hope you guys have a nice day, though. Bye.